Imagine one of your parents made you a Minecraft mod moments before they vanished off the plane of existence. And the more you play the mod, the more you question your own sanity. Well, that's what the channel EthanGamingyt2011 tells a story about. Let's watch the first video titled Found This Mod. So it starts off with a person greeting us, telling us that his name is Ethan, then showing us a mod that his father made. Well, then shortly after this, that his dad went missing after sending him the mod. The video ends with him downloading the mod with a little bit of hesitation. Let's talk about the first video. In this video, we learn that his dad went missing. We also find out that his dad was the person that sent him the mod right before he disappeared. Now, that's all we learn from this video, and I do have some questions. Those being, what happened to his dad and why did his dad send him this? But to find out more, we must move on to video 2 titled Part 1. But right before we move on to this video, you might be wondering, is this an actual mod that you can play? And yes it is, but I did not download it since I care about my PC and I do not want to ruin it. So you want to know who doesn't care about their PC and does want it to be ruined? My non-starving editor. I'm going to pass this moment over to them so they can go over the mod in its entirety. Okay, now we can move on to video 2. The video starts off with Ethan spawning in a new world with a sign in front of him saying, "I made you a base." Ethan is obviously confused by this and follows the trail of signs to a pre-made base. Inside of the base, he finds a chest full of diamond gear and a few stacks of chicken. He is extremely grateful to find that the mod has gifted him these stuff. Then he goes and loots the village. After that, he gets suspicious and thinks someone is inside of his world. Then he talks about his dad and how strict he was compared to the mod. And ends the video. So in the video, we learn that the mod seems to like Ethan and his dad was strict. My theory is that the mod likely has something to do with the dad's disappearance, and that isn't just a coincidence. To find out more, we must move on to video 3, titled Part 2, First Slice. Let's go. In this video, it starts off with Ethan telling us that he's going to go mining in a ravine. While mining, he finds 2 ores titled EthanGamingyt and Nucleate ingot. Then he falls to his death and suddenly gets teleported back to where he dies. When this happens, he is visibly confused, as this is not normal game behaviour. When you die, you obviously respawn in your bed or at world spawn. He didn't place a bed down where he died, so this is strange. A few moments later, the video cuts to him saying that this mod is like any other. And when he goes back to his base, he finds a sign saying, "Embedded within code." He says, is the mod trying to talk to him? And then he puts all of his stuff into his chest, finds a pickaxe inside of it, and then the video ends with him entering the mines. Okay, so in this video we learn about 3 new ores: celestium, nucleate, and one that I forgot to talk about, astronium. Time for video 4, titled Part 2,
Second Slice.
Let's go. So the video starts off right where Ethan left off. Ethan entering the mine, finds some astronium and mines it. When he goes back to the surface, the anomaly has left him some items in a chest. Few moments after this happens, however, some new items appear in his inventory. Then he smelts some astronium and the video ends. Now nothing extremely weird happened in this video except for the fact that items are appearing in his inventory and in the chest. So with that, time for the next vid, titled Part 3, Trying Out the New Blocks. Let's go. So the video starts off with Ethan telling us he'll be crafting some new blocks. Then he, you guessed it, crafts some blocks and tests them out. The video cuts at 8 minutes and 25 seconds and he says that he had to clear up some disk space. After that he goes mining, the video pauses for a few seconds and when he comes back he says that he blew up his nose in the sink, whatever that means. And when he comes back up, the signs in his house have changed to "I've always loved you, understand me?" Now, I have some theories on this, but we'll get to that later. He's obviously confused by this and thinks the anomaly has a crush on him. Then he does a very bad job at killing an iron golem, and the video ends. Let's cover this. Now, starting off with the elephant in the room, what does the sign mean? Well, I believe it could be his dad trying to communicate with his son using the signs. Because we learned that before his dad went missing, this ties in with the fact that I believe his dad is somehow trapped inside the mod. But to find out more, we must move on to video 5, titled, whatever that means.
Je vous aime à travers tous les instants du temps.
When you translate it into
English,
you get, I love you through all the moments of time. And the description, it also has some French, and it translates to across the universe and reality. I have a feeling that this video is going to raise some questions, but enough waiting, and let's get into it. So the video starts off with Ethan explaining why he took a break, and it was because of school stuff, and we get some very shocking news, the biggest news in the whole ARG. Ethan, be prepared when I say this, Ethan is now a furry. Okay, this is the scariest thing of the whole ARG. I was absolutely petrified when I heard this news. Joking, by the way. Anyway, the first anomaly comes when he finds 3 lines of blue dandelions, whatever that means, sunflowers, and roses. And in front of them are 2 signs saying, "Forgive me, look at the flowers carefully," and another one saying B to T and L to R. Now at first I didn't understand this and what it could mean, but he somehow managed to figure it out, and I've been looking at it for 5 minutes and I still do not get it. And anyway, but apparently gives him some coordinates, the coordinates being 2853 X, 64Y and 3224Z. So he travels to the chords and finds a jukebox and a sign reading, "I loved you so much." Inside of it he finds a music disc titled "Message to Ethan." He plays the disc and finds the song to be peaceful. And then some text pops up saying, "I always loved you, son." Ethan replying saying, "Father," and the video ends. Let's cover this. So strangest thing is my theory that this proves that anomaly was his dad. So you may think the mystery is solved, right? You know, like the mod was his dad, the dad's probably dead, but wrong, because we still have 2 more videos left, and we must learn what happened to his dad. So let's move on to video 7, titled Workspace Footage, and in the description is 3 paragraphs that I'm not reading, so I'm just going to sum it up, and basically his dad appeared at work like nothing happened, and even said that he isn't the type of person to talk anymore. or as he calls it, yapping. So these last two videos are his dad coding. He says that he found the recordings in the Mateo files. So enough of that, and let's watch this video. Sorry for the voice crack. The video starts off with the camera facing a screen. Most of the video is just coding, but a few minutes later we can see a new player called Alfie, or whatever that's called again. I can't really explain what happens since I'm not a nerd, but my non-starving editor can, so take it away. Yeah, what he said. So, I think the footage was recorded before the dad went missing. I believe that the player known as Alfie is Ethan, or at least acts like him. But it's still his dad, and with two instances of the game. So let's see if you can find out more and what really happened to his dad in the final video, titled Workspace 2. So in the last video, there's nothing, literally nothing. It's from a handheld phone, no audio, nothing. It's filmed on a handheld phone. The description tells us that this recording was from Ethan's perspective, and the dad has gotten into finances, but we still don't know what he was doing for the 4 months that he was disappeared. Now, if you have any theories or spotted something I missed, please comment down below. But my final theory on this video is that I believe that the dad somehow got sucked into the mod. I don't know, but I feel like Ethan playing that music somehow managed to get him to come back. I still don't understand it. That's why I'm needing you to figure it out. And my editor, if you have any theories on this, just pop them on the screen right now. Yep, we'll give you a few seconds to do that, yep. Anyway, with that being said, tell me any more ARGs that you'd want me to cover. And with that being said, have a wonderful day and goodbye.